We did have, as you say, 2 projects are fully permitted to drill, and we actually have a drill out on what we call our Lithium 2 project. Just really got started on the weekend, and it'll be a minimum of a 1,500 meter program. We'll drill more if we like what we see.
Hello to viewers catching up on this session for Assay TV. We're catching up with New Age Metals, who are developing lithium and PGMs projects across North America. And I'm speaking directly with the CEO and founder of New Age, Harry Barr. Hello, Harry. Thanks for speaking with Assay TV today, Harry. So since we last spoke, the lithium bull markets sort of continued to heat up. So very much an exciting time to be involved in lithium exploration and development projects. Has the sentiment changed anything for you with investors or more traction with the market that you're receiving?
Well, we have 7 projects in Manitoba, Adam, as you probably know, and our stated objective from the get-go was to bring in a joint venture partner. And I can proudly say that on September 28th this year, we announced that we've done a option joint venture agreement with about a $9 billion Australian market cap company, Mineral Resources. And they have the right to earn 51% of the project by paying us $400,000, $100,000 on signing, and $100,000 per year. And then within 42 months, they've got to spend $4 million on the site. We're the basically the operator of the project during that time frame. And then for different milestones and different amounts of expenditures, they can earn up to 75% of the project.
Right. And what sort of power do they bring to bear? Last we spoke, you were looking for to strike up the partnership, and that it's great that you've successfully executed on that. But what does the partnership mean, operationally, getting this going?
Well, our main focus is on a near 4 million ounce palladium project near Sudbury. We're doing a pre-feasibility study on it, and we're paying for all of that, Adam. It's about a $4 million spend over about a year's time. So that's where our money is going. And so what this partnership on the lithium division allows us to do is to get pretty aggressive on it and basically bring in the expertise of they're the 5th largest producer of lithium in the world. So bring in their expertise and their financial clout and to move this project forward a lot quicker based on the fact we're focused on our palladium project in Sudbury, Ontario.
Yeah, excellent. Well, let's delve into Sudbury in a bit more detail in a minute. Just sticking with the lithium project. So last we spoke, you had some permits and sites that were drill ready indeed. Is there an exploration drilling update there? Yes,
I mean, this spring, summer, we basically did drone geophysics over 5 of the 7 projects. And have been able to get out there and do a little bit of boots on the ground, following up on the anomalies that those projects generated for us. We did have, as you say, 2 projects are fully permitted to drill, and we actually have a drill out on what we call our Lithium 2 project. Just really got started on the weekend, and it'll be a minimum of a 1,500 meter program. We'll drill more if we like what we see. It is an old non-43-101 resource back from the late 1940s, hasn't been drilled since. So we're pretty sure we're going to find mineralization there. And as I say, we just started that program basically on the weekend.
Yeah, excellent. And this is a spodumene deposit, if I'm correct.
That's right. Pegmatite rock, and we're looking for the spodumene, and in it should be the lithium.
Okay, excellent. So key milestones for investors to watch, I guess, is that this is going to ramp up until the Christmas period and the winter period.
Yes, we have a second project that is called Lithium 1 that has a full drill permit on it too. And we don't have plans yet to drill, but it could easily be drilled in the wintertime. And we're working on a 3rd project to get it to the drill stage, which I hope we'll have it in maybe 3 or 4 months. As I say, we're putting some boots on the ground on the anomalies that were generated from the geophysical work we did earlier this year. So a lot of news coming out of this program now, and we'll continue to get updates. And as I say, we should probably drill the second project within 6 months of this, if not before.
Very good. Let's move on to the Sudbury project then. Now you had a 43-101 mineral resource estimate update. Take us through the details of what was updated there.
Well, the main details in the top two categories, there's just over 2 million ounces. In the third category is about 1.6 million. We changed the model of the way we're looking at the project in terms of it was always palladium equivalency that we did the 43-101s in the past time, and this is an NSR model, which I think it makes it pretty simple for everybody. A baseline cutoff, and you have a up to NSR, and you subtract the two, and you have a pretty good idea of whether you're economic or not. And it looked very good. The results came out excellent, and I think we're going to like the NSR model better than the palladium equivalency. So that will all be calculated and added into the pre-feasibility study that we announced in April. We hope to have done by the end, well, basically by June next year, if not before. We hope to have the pre-feasibility study done. It's about a $4 million study. It's fully funded. We have over $8 million in the treasury. Sometime in August this year, we got approval for the last $2 million of Mr. Eric Sprott's investment. He'd put in about 4 million before, and we had to get a shareholder approval to allow him to go over 25%. So he has currently about 23.5% of the company without the exercise of his warrants. And so that added another 2 million to the treasury in late August. And so we're in good shape to do all of that. And that's one of the reasons we wanted to bring in a partner for our mineral, for our lithium division, to be able to move it forward a little quicker too.
Yeah, certainly. The strategy certainly makes sense, and it's given you that extra capacity to really go full steam ahead with the River Valley Palladium Project. So the key milestones, just to sum up for the investors with regards to the Sudbury project, then, is to keep an eye out for progress on that. Well, the pre-feasibility be the major milestone. And having said that, we also have drilled a few exploration holes, so there's been news coming out on it. We're doing a rhodium study there too. We know there's rhodium, but we hadn't done enough assaying to count it as a payable metal. Yeah, so we've got several more this round and probably 2 more rounds of studies where we're putting in 200 or 300 assays at a time. And we should have that information the second round out here, I hope, within about 60 days. The assays are way behind here in Canada in terms of, I guess, the volume and the size of the different assay companies now. They've all kind of backed off in the last few years, and now they're busy. Yes. But we'll get that news out. And other news, we've done some trenching. There'll be certainly some updates in the pre-feasibility study. So there'll be definitely news coming out of the River Valley project over the next few months too. And just to point out on your rhodium there, for investors that are sort of looking at this metals complex, rhodium's never mined on its own. It's more of a byproduct, right? And so it's a great optionality to have in terms of its value, but it's always got a complex process in terms of knowing what sort of deposit you're sitting with.
That's correct. Yes, it would be a byproduct, and obviously, not as high grade as say the platinum and the palladium is in the project. We've got copper, we've got gold, we've got cobalt. There's about 8 different metals altogether there, but with the recent increase in price and rhodium, it doesn't take a lot to add something very good as a payable metal to the project. So we're hoping that we can get something out of the rhodium.
Yep, certainly. Excellent. And just on your point with regards to the assaying labs, of course, we're hearing that there's a backlog. It's a good thing that they're so busy, but equally it's causing some delays, but nothing too material. How is the situation on the ground in general? As we've come out of the depths of the pandemic period, are there still delays getting drill bits in, crews, that kind of thing?
Well, that's a good question. We've been pretty lucky. We got delayed about a month in the early part of our program. We're doing a bunch of geotechnical drilling for the pre-feasibility study too.
Right.
And it was delayed about a month. Everything's going along well in River Valley now. We've got the drill in on our lithium project, so it's going well. But yeah, you definitely have to plan ahead. And you know, I know on the lithium division, they're trying to get the second shift in for a night shift, and it's not like you know, the drill can't take it. It's just a question of trying to get enough people to do both shifts. So there's always a bit of a problem there. Everything else seems to be rolling along pretty good in all of our projects, and we were able to book ahead for a lot of the people that we've used for years. So everything's going pretty well there.
Fantastic. Well, Harry, thanks a lot for sharing the update. It's great to get a steer on the projects and really see you progressing both of those very well. So we'll look forward to catching up on some updates towards the end of the year.
Perfect. Thanks for having us again, Adam.
Yeah, thanks for speaking with Assay TV.